All right, welcome back. Today is another garage day. So I have my nephew's car in the garage today. This is a 2015 Honda CRZ. Kind of a sporty, cool little car. And transmission, and the clutch is out. Needs the clutch changed. So I've been procrastinating this since Christmas, and it's beyond time to get it done. So we are gonna find down in there somewhere. It's also a hybrid. That'll be new. A couple little tweaks and fixes we're gonna do on it, and we're gonna dive into it. So I'm gonna start by taking out this bar, get that out of my way, take the air cleaner off, probably take the battery out, get that out of my way, and then start getting down there. We're gonna get it up off the ground, get the tires off of it, probably pop the CV axles out so I can get the transmission dropped and moved. Get the clutch out, swap it out. So we're gonna get on it. I'll update you as we go. Okay, time for another update. We are here. Can't remember where I was when I filmed last. Anyway, so we are here. Next step is gonna be taking these bolts out right here. The bell housing bolts. I've got most of the stuff off. I think I'm probably gonna take these transmission shifter cables off. The one bolt, it's gonna be an absolute bugger, is this one right here. So tell me, do you guys prefer to do the easy bolts first or the hard bolts? Let me know. Let me know which one you prefer to do first. I think I'm gonna go after the hard one first, and then the other ones are supposed to be easy. We'll see how it turns out. I also have to drain the oil and pop the axles, so we'll get there. So that's where we're gonna go to. We're gonna see if we can get those out. Anyway, shouldn't be too bad. I end up pulled the tires off of it. These brakes are roached. They are completely done. So I'm gonna put a new set of brakes on it as well. While I'm at it, I better check the rear brakes, make sure they're good before I go buy parts. That's where we're at, so we'll keep going. You can't see anything. This update is coming to you from underneath the car. So, you can see a little better now. There's these bolts. There's this little one right here. And there's that ugly bugger up there that's really hard to get to. I will show you my contraption for doing it. I took a wobbly extension with a deep socket and another wobbly extension all the way out to my ratchet, my power ratchet, and that was the trick. That was the trick for pulling those bolts out. I had to take the heat shield off of that CV axle. You coming to say hi? You say hi? Helper's in the garage with me. Okay, so I think we got everything on the bottom, except for the axle on this side. I haven't popped that out yet. I don't know what's gonna happen with that other axle. Figure it out as I go. So it's time to drop the oil. At least I didn't miss. Yeah. Set that right there. Yeah, that oil wanted to be changed. It was time to change it. I had to figure out what oil this takes. So I will have to make a trip to the parts store because I gotta get brakes and I'll have to get transmission oil. So yeah, we're gonna let that drip and drain while I work on the top side, and I'll have to get a jack under the engine. This is almost ready to pop out of here. So kind of exciting. Gotta make sure all my wires are disconnected as well. All right, here we go. Bolts are out. I've got, oh, you can't see anything. Turn the light on. Oh. Okay. Bolts are out. I can stick a finger between the transmission and stuff. So it was stuck. I thought I missed a bolt. I looked and looked and looked. Ends up these dowel pins, steel dowel pins and aluminum transmission. Steel and aluminum kind of stick to each other a little bit, you know? So finally got it all pried apart very carefully. and it's ready to drop out. So I've got cherry picker coming over the top, supporting it right there. I've got the jack underneath the oil pan of the engine, and we're gonna see if we can drop this thing out of here without dropping it on my head. That'd be preferred. So let's see what we can do. All right, tension's off the cherry picker line. Lower the engine a little bit. We're gonna see if we can wiggle this free. Cherry picker line's more there as a safety. Move you over here. I don't know if you can see anything. But we're gonna see if we can wiggle this thing out of here. Not drop it on my head. I'd really rather not drop this on my head. That would be preferred. It's not holding me. Okay, here up top. Pull on it a little bit. I'm hitting the motor mount. I'm gonna pull that out, get that out of my way, and then I think I'm gonna wiggle this out of here. All right, we got it out. There it is. My trick using cherry picker worked. And by the way, yeah, that clutch is fried. Look at this. That's all clutch material. And if we had smell-o-vision, trust me, you could smell it. Throat bearing. We'll get all that replaced. But it's getting late tonight. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So, anyway, it's getting late. About done for the day. Time to go in, and we'll get back on this tomorrow. So halfway, we can call it halfway done, I guess. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it halfway done. I really hope the parts I ordered are the right ones. All right, new day, and we're back at it. So, transmission's out, needs cleaned. But we are gonna start on the clutch to make sure we have the right parts. So, we're gonna go ahead and drop this clutch off of here and see what it looks like. I'm gonna set you guys up. I just lay you. Right there, you can kind of see what's going on. Got a socket from the store this morning. Looks like it's right. Yep. There's one. Two. Pretty bad. One more bolt here and we'll figure it out. Okay. Maybe that's the last bolt. Oh. Yeah. That is toast. Grab the camera here. Make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, this thing is absolutely cooked. Look at that. All the way down to nothing on that side. Yeah, completely roached. Look at all that heat burning on the pressure plate. That is not good. Not good at all. So, glad I didn't go cheap on this and just do a clutch disc. This one definitely needed a pressure plate. Now let's look at the flywheel here. Flywheel looks okay, actually. No grooves or anything in it. Just gotta do some cleaning. We'll do some cleanup on that, and we'll be all right. So overall, I think we're gonna be good. I'm gonna compare the new one here, to the old one there, make sure everything looks good, and then we're gonna go back together. All right, so I verified. My helper's out here again. You say hi. Anyway, I verified my parts. They all look right. It's time to go back together. So, old ones are there. I gotta put new throwout bearing in the transmission. I should take that transmission outside and spray out all the dust, but I vacuumed it out, and it's cold outside. I don't really want to use a water hose when it's cold. I also don't really want to risk getting water inside the transmission, so we're not going to do that today. But we did vacuum it all out, get as much of the dust out of there, the old clutch dust out of there as we could, and we are going back together with this. So the way I do these, a lot of times I put the clutch in there, make sure it fits, make sure it's right, and then take the pressure plate and slip it over the top. So we're going to try that here. I put Loctite. Always put Loctite on my bolts. Some people say you don't need a Loctite if you torque them. Well, guess what? There we go. Anyway, I always Loctite my bolts on this kind of stuff. Always, always, always. And then, like that. Something's wrong. There we go. Get my pin lined up here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bolt started. Just get one started, 2 or 3 threads here. And I'll go work on the other corner. Okay. All right, so I got all the bolts tightened up around the clutch. Not torqued down. I'm going to torque them down here in just a second. But you always want to make sure that thing right there slides in and out. No problem. So, you know what that means? That means the transmission will go in, no problem. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get this all torqued up and buttoned up. I'm gonna get the bearing changed on that. She has a lot to say today. I'm gonna get the bearing changed on that and get it put back together. What do you think? Funny kid. All right, we are putting the transmission back in. So I'll show you the setup here. Got the transmission swinging from the cherry picker like that. I've got Henry over here. Hey! He's being Henry this morning. He's running
experiments as usual.
Henry. He is running the cherry picker, so he's going to be jacking that up for me as I guide this transmission into place. So we're just going to lift it up, just slowly, just work it right back up in there. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, it is back in here. So we got a bolt in here. I got a bolt in down there. So we're just going to throw this back together now. Same thing as I did when I took it off, just to let you know. Let's see, a couple tips and tricks here. So this motor mount here had to come out entirely. Pieces over there and other pieces right here. So that had to come out completely to get this thing to drop out the bottom. That was probably the biggest thing that hung me up as I was coming back in, or as I was going out. So just save yourself the time and take it off. Let's see. Yeah, but we're gonna go back together with this thing, and hopefully my helpers haven't wandered off with my bolts, and I can remember where everything goes. So I'll give you an update a little bit later, but we're getting it back together. So transmission's lined up, bolts are going in. So we're just gonna tighten those, not tighten them, but just snug them up a little bit, wiggle it, snug them, wiggle it, snug them, wiggle it. That way I'm not pulling it together, I'm wiggling it so it works its way together. But if you put the bolts in so the head is tight, when you wiggle it, that wiggling pushes it in so it doesn't fall out again. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll get her together. All right, update. It's in. So bell housing bolts are all in and tight. Motor mounts are all on and tight. Let's see. Axles are in. This axle's in. Haven't tightened the nut on it yet. This axle is in the transmission, but I got to put all this goobly gob back together before I do that. And while I'm doing that, I should say, I got to get my brakes put back on. Took those over to O'Reilly's and got them turned. So front of this is going to have fresh new brakes. I got pads for the back. Rotors looked fine on the back. Didn't look like they needed turned. Let's see. Yeah, so making progress on this thing, little at a time. So next up is shift cables, clutch master cylinder, rehooking the wire there, all the little, make sure all the little wire connectors are hooked up, clipped in, get the starter in it. That's the top side, and then that top side will probably be done at that point. And then brakes. I think I already mentioned brakes, but get all of this put back together. Brakes. So making progress. We're getting there. All right, car is done. All the way done. Long list of things done to this one, but test drive was successful. It should be in good shape. So I have new brakes all the way around. The rotors on the front were turned. I probably should have turned the ones on the back. By the time I was doing them, didn't have time to take them in and get them done. It had to be done today. Let's see. New clutch with flux or pressure plate and throwout bearing. New battery. I got the bumper reattached. Let's see. New windshield wiper. Yeah, this car's good to go. Should be pretty good. Anyway, rotated the tires as well. So anyway, yeah, it's a fun little project. Good little weekend job. So thanks for watching.